am on the stage with some phenomenal, beautiful women. And it is truly an honor. So where are all my Batman roller coaster riders at? Yeah! You ready to take a ride? All right, you better buckle up, put that harness on, and get ready to ride. You ready? All right. Whew. You know, don't you just love the roller coaster ride? All the twists and turns that you have no idea what's gonna happen. You find yourself screaming and holding on to that harness while your feet are just dangling in the air. Isn't that something just so fun? That thrill gets your adrenaline just going, and it's just so exciting. Well, whew. Each time that I have ridden the Batman ride, it takes me back to a point in my life where I couldn't get out the bed. Now, that's what she said. I could not get out the bed. I'm like, what is really going on? Well, if you think about it, what if you woke up and you couldn't feel any movement in your legs? Have you ever thought about it? Well, hold on. We on that Batman ride. Because I woke up and I could not feel any movement in my legs. Truthfully, I thought it was a dream. I really thought that I was dreaming, like, is this really happening? But it wasn't a dream. It was reality. This is the reality that was going on at that moment. So after I arrived at the hospital, I know you didn't think the ride was going to the hospital, did you? We at the hospital. I was being prepped for an immediate surgery, like right away. I was just stunned. What's really going on? Well, I woke up, and when I woke up, there were 2 oversized tanks connected to my abdomen. It was just draining out infection. And that's what could have possibly caused that temporary paralysis. The sounds of those tanks sounded like heavy rain hitting the awnings on a house. That's all I could hear. It was just me and those tanks. So I had to figure out, look here, this is what we gonna have to do. Well, I thought I was kidnapped, honestly, in a Hannibal Lecter movie. Like, what's really going on? Is somebody gonna come out of that closet, the bathroom? What is it? Well, it didn't. After weeks and tests, and the doctors not having any kind of diagnosis, my spirit began to feel down. Like, this is really going on. It's not a joke anymore. When you're all alone for a period of time, your mind begins to wonder. Your thoughts can be like, what? What did I do? Why me? Did I do something wrong to someone? Am I being punished? Those thoughts were clearly there. And I said, what did I do to deserve this? After being in the hospital for over a month, the doctor shared some information with me. They explained to me that there was fluid on my spine. And that fluid that was on my spine, that's what was draining out into those tanks. But I really didn't know what that meant. I just knew, okay, well, let's just get it out so I can get out of here and you can go to another patient. But that's not what happened. He explained to me that the spinal tap that they had taken, it revealed that there was a fungus growing up my spine. And that fungus began to come out my nose. And it looked like a cauliflower. But they knew that giving me the medications, hopefully it would decrease the size of what I thought was just a pimple. So guess what? I say, well, you know what? I'm gonna put a Band-Aid on it and just keep on moving. So after the medications and the decrease of the pimple, I was like, ooh, we got one thing done. They explained to me that I had a very rare disease called coccidiomycosis. I challenge any of you to spell it. So I had to ask, I said, coccidiomycosis, what in the H-E double hockey sticks is that? And they explained that it was a rare disease that is often and common in dry places, like Arizona, where I did live at one point in time. And it's not something that's common here in St. Louis with the weather, the humidity. Okay, we're finding out some things. So here's the explanation that after that was told to me. I was one in so many millions of people that get it in your spine. It's more common in your lungs. So I was like, okay, am I supposed to feel better about that? Am I gonna eventually get on up and walk? What are we gonna do? Well, the doctor explained that they had talked to colleagues in Arizona. And talking to those colleagues, they came up with a plan. And I'm all for a plan. I'm like, oh yeah, well, let's talk about the plan. So the plan that they came up with is that they would have to remove the bone that was in my back and replace it with rods. Okay, all right. But we're also gonna have to remove a bone in your left leg, that scar right there. And we're gonna take that bone to stabilize a portion of your spine. Wow, all of that's happening? Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Because at that point, what choice do I have? So I did respond by saying, are you serious? Well, yeah. And I asked, okay, so what's gonna happen? Tell me what's my limitations. My limitations are, you're not gonna be able to ride a roller coaster, and you cannot wear heels. Oh, okay. Wow, that's kind of like a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? So I thought about it. He says, so, and I have one more thing I have to share with you, Marquetta. You're gonna have to lay flat in the bed for a couple of weeks or longer. You can't move, you can't get out. The nurses will come in and turn you left to right. And you could move up the bed a little bit, you're about to this level. You can't go all the way up because we're trying to rest your back so that we can prepare you for this surgery. Oh, okay, all right, so now I'm stuck in this bed. I can't move left to right. Oh, I saw all kinds of soap operas. Oh, at that point, I'm thinking I can make my own. Well, let's fast forward this story. You guys are like, oh, okay, well, thank you. But honey, let me tell you, 2 months later, after having 2 spinal surgeries and months of physical therapy and learning how to walk all over again, my hospital stay, it was 5 months, a little bit over that. But you know what? There was nothing more paralyzing in life than the fear of feeling trapped and not be able to put my feet on the floor. So today, not only do I wear heels, y'all know what? I can wear some 3-inch heels. Not only do I ride roller coasters, I'm running. What's the next roller coaster my husband and I are gonna get on? And let me tell you one that's really good. The Harry Potter. All right. So you guys know what I'm talking about. Well, let's fast forward. We talked about my nose. I do want to share this. Sometimes in life, Maya Angelou says it's so good. You may forget what someone has said. You may forget what they did, but you're never going to forget how they made you feel. And And I say that to say, my husband and I attended a party, and we were at a round table, and it was like 6 other people at the table. So the table sat at least 8 people. So we're sitting down, and I'm sitting next to Miss Fashionetta, that's what I'm gonna call her, because she was dressed really nice, really cute, had everything all together, and of course, friendly on me, hi. And she's like, hi. And I did see her kind of take the napkin, but I wasn't thinking, okay. She took the napkin and got ready, she wiped my nose and had the audacity to say to me, you had something on your nose. Now, honey, I don't know you and you don't know me. How do you just invade the space? So Miss Fashion turned into Miss Unfashion. Because you just do not invade people's boundaries. When I say that was fun, that was fun. So it's moments like that that reminds me of how my faith in God have overcome doctors' reports, people with sarcastic comments, people saying what I can't do, because I know what I can do. That has been proven. I also have to say, the scar that's on my nose, yeah, guess what? That's that war wound, and I won that medical battle. Sometime I have found myself feeling a little bit self-conscious about it, and I'll say to my husband or to my family, hey, do you see anything? Well, honey, if you see it, guess what? The battle has been won. So whenever you are in doubt about your capabilities, remember, you can't give up. You have to put one foot in front of the other, and you have to keep moving on your journey. Because I am here to say, you can do it. And you see me, and you heard what I said prior to. So I would like to leave you with my recipe. Faith doesn't make things easy. It makes things possible. In life, your challenges are places to visit, but don't unpack your bags and stay there. The twists and turns of my life have shaped and molded me into the courageous woman that stands before all of you beautiful people tonight. Thank you.